behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Well, if that's any sign of the type of game he's going to have, he's throwing the ball well. Right there, that's a good fastball. It's a late swing, and we're in the first inning. That's a good sign. All things are looking good for him right now. So the first two batters of the inning go out, and then the three-hitter gets a base hit here, bringing up the middle of the order. This guy's got power. It could be 2-0 before you blink.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gonzalez moves over, and that's the third out. A fine start to the ball game for Cole Hamels. Now it's the Brew Crew's turn in a scoreless ball game. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, one man to look out for is Yonder Alonso. He's got great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
Michael Fulmer will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, what I like about him is he knows how to pitch. He gives his team a chance to win every time. Last outing was a perfect example. He gave up 2 runs, and he still stuck around long enough to get the W. He's going to keep them in the game. I look for that type of performance in this game as well. All right, here's how the Pods line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at Brandon Belt. You know, this guy has really solidified himself in the middle of the Giants' order. You weren't sure how he was going to hit, but one thing you did know, he was going to be able to defend. And that defense is one of the best in the league because of Brandon Belt.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Coming into this one against Michael Fulmer, he's gone 2 for 6. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. Boy, that line drive was a blur off the bat, which means it's definitely worth looking at on show track. And how about this for an exit velocity? 116 miles an hour. That's right up there with the fastest we've seen. Here's Gerard Dyson. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Only play to first, so the sacrifice works that time. Now that's a Gold Glove caliber play there.
You got that right, man. There is a lot of moving parts on that barehanded play, and it is a thing of beauty when everything comes together just like it did. You can bet he'll be watching this one again after the game.
Kyle Seager is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
This one's flared toward left center. Span comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Batting point.
Here's Yonder Alonso coming into this one against Michael Fulmer. He's 0 for 9. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And he lays off for ball 1.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get it on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Has a look, now the pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And now Jones fires it in off the wall. And he's safe.
This is why it's so important to give your cleanup hitter an opportunity to hit with runners in scoring position. He does just what he's supposed to do, lacing a double and driving in a run, just like you draw it up.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
1-1, here it comes. Chopped at the plate. That winds up foul. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Ready on 1 and 2. Another one sent foul. 2 out here and a runner at second. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Span racing back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Brewers get a run on the RBI double. We'll head to the top of the second, and Milwaukee's off to an early 1-0 lead. Now in the box, Stephen Vogt. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels.
Stephen Vogt.
Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
And here's a ball hit in the air, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Previously against Cole Hamels, he's got 5 base hits in 18 at-bats. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pitch taken there by Kinsler, and he's out in front now. 2 balls and a strike. Bounce down the third baseline. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Well, there's a 1-out infield single. You know what? You can start a lot of rallies with 1 out. He was hustling down the line. If you're pitching, you think, golly, that was so unlucky.
Trevor Plouffe comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Another 0-2 home. A little bit off the outside. It's 1 and 2. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. Again, he sends it out of play. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And standing fourth is the left-handed hitting Denard Span. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. And another foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Foul back. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Working for the punch out and the offering. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
And the 11th pitch is the charm as he strikes him out to end the inning. 1 left for San Diego. They trail this one 1-0. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He'll start it out against Michael Fulmer to begin the inning.
Moncada.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Weak roller right side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, he went for the big swing and ends up getting a swinging butt. He couldn't have rolled the ball any better. Starts off the inning. Here we go. We're off the flying. A leadoff single.
Here's the first pitch to him. Francisco Mejia stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
And there he goes towards second. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Jones. 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now batting, Greg Garcia. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Right over the middle, knee high. Runners on first with 1 down. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Piscotty is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. So digging in now, Cole Hamels, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Well, this is an interesting scenario, Matt. I think with the pitcher at the plate here and 2 outs, you're probably not going to see him steal, because if he gets thrown out, then you got the pitcher leading off the inning. Take a chance, see if he can hit a ball in the gap and maybe score it from first.
And a decent swing from Hamels there, but he comes up empty, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Settling in now, Michael Fulmer. 9-1-2 due up. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Now batting number 10, center fielder Adam Jones.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's in there for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. You got away with one right there.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Jones is retired, 2 down now.
The batter, number 13.
Digging in to try it again. Marcus Semien, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Look, man, he's done a nice job getting those first 2 outs. I mean, look, this is a good hitting team. And now you got the 2-hitter coming to the middle of the order. But you can limit the damage by getting those first 2 outs. I think you've limited the damage so far this inning.
And look out as that one ran in and got him. Ready for another chance? Brandon Belt. He singled his last time up. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
Semien rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI.
Line to shortstop. He's there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Padres pick up a run on the RBI double. We play. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nomar Mazara. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for. You got to be more patient because you're going to get more pitches.
And Kinsler will flip it onto first for out number 1. Striding in once again, Gerard Dyson. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
And Span will haul this one away for route number 2.
Third baseman, number 15.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Seager will wait on the 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. The relay, and the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the 2 outfielders. Bangs up against the wall in right center, and he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
Into the box, Yonder Alonso, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 1-0 delivery. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
The 2-0 on the way. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
A shot down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is line to left. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Digging in, Stephen Vogt. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Hit sharply on the ground. Seager has it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
Ian Kinsler.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. This one skied out toward right. Lazar is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, third base.
Digging in, Trevor Plouffe comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hard hit ball to second. Moncada has it. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. So Hamels had it work in that half of the inning, and it remains a 1-all tie. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Left fielder, Marwin Gonzalez.
Here's a high pop-up. Plouffe is there for it. He's got it one away.
The batter, number 10, second baseman.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. In there for strike one. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
To short. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
The batter, catcher.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Francisco Mejia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Now he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
0-2. With this guy, this could be the worst scenario you want. He's got 4 pitches that he can throw for strikes now. You really don't know what to look for when you're the hitter.
Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Denard Span. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Left fielder, Denard.
And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Around second, Span. He's on his way to third. And he'll make it in there safely as he starts out the 5th with a leadoff triple. So he's head first into third as he laid it all on the line on that one.
Yeah, he took a pretty big risk going for the triple, Matt, but you got to love the aggressiveness and the willingness to get dirty and beat the throw to third. Man, that was a fun play to watch.
And that's through into center field, base hit. And the run is in to score as they'll grab the lead here, 2-1.
Well, nice job right there. He comes through with the RBI base hit, and now his side has the lead.
Adam Jones.
Hit hard on the ground to second. A step on the bag for 1. On to Alonso. It's a double play.
The batter, number 13.
Into the box now, Marcus Semien. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Swing and a line drive, but this is a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a good curveball at the knees. There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts? There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gonzalez going back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Padres able to pick up 1 on a couple of hits. Now to the plate, Greg Garcia. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Greg Garcia.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success. Well, that's what you want. The guy in front of the pitcher leads off the inning with a hit. Now it's time to play some baseball. Are you going to bunt him over? You're going to hit and run? You're going to steal? What are you going to do? It gets fun now.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a bunt attempt here, and this will be swept away in foul territory, and we'll see if they try the bunt again. Here comes the 0-1. And a bunt attempt misses, and we'll see how they play it down 0-2.
Well, he sure didn't look good right there trying to put that bunt down. I'd be surprised if they give him the bunt sign again, but let's watch and see.
And he's bunting with 2 strikes, but can't connect, so a real wasted at-bat there. In now the power-hitting outfielder, Nomar Mazara. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Grounded to the right. Fielded cleanly by Belt. The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Digging in once again, Gerard Dyson. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Hit back up the middle. Simeon's there. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Number 9.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Hamels ready with the 1-1. Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Stephen Vogt. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch changeup chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Gonzalez sprinting after it. He can't get there as it falls in. Riding in once again, Ian Kinsler. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Circle change is cut on and missed. 0-1.
I love that pitch right there. You know he's geared up right there in this big situation. He looked for a ball and just let it fly, and he pulled the string on him, just spun him into the ground.
That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at him. Boom, boom, base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
No hits to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Tapper up the line. On to first, and the Padre threat goes by the boards as that ends the inning. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
First baseman, Yonder Alonso.
Here's Yonder Alonso. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Hit hard towards center. And Alonso's going to have himself a base hit.
Got in the count, went for the big power swing, didn't work out, and then you shorten your swing, got the base hit. Nice job.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Standing in now, Marwin Gonzalez, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And stretching for it is Kinsler, but it's out of reach. A base hit.
Well, he hit that ball hard right there. I think he got a little bit lucky. If it's at somebody, probably a double play ball instead of a single.
Moncada.
In now, Yohan Moncada. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike one. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The 0-1 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Well, that one's going to load the bases up. They held the runner up. They're really looking for a big inning right here, trying to get a big strike out of the next two hitters coming up.
Into the box now, Francisco Mejia, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Not a good at bat from him so far. He's got the bases loaded out there, but he's been way too aggressive, chasing the first two pitches way out of the zone. He should be sitting pretty right now instead of being down 0-2 in the count.
Here comes another 0-2. Slow bouncer to the right side, but it gets foul. Here's another 0-2. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Well, he comes up with a big RBI single right there, and now we're starting all over. Right where we started, tie ball game.
Garcia.
Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Kyle Friel was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. Stepping in now, Greg Garcia. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. And Kinsler will settle under this one for out number 2.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not
The
what you
pitcher,
want to
number
do with the
22.
bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Rendell Gritchick is going to grab the bat now and hit for the pitcher,
Number
Hamels.
16, Rendell Gritchick.
The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Well, with both starters out now, and we got a really good game here. It's clearly a bullpen game, but this is why it's so important to have that depth in your pen, because you're going to run into a lot of games like this.
Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 4 hits here, no errors, and 3 left. We'll go to the 7th now in game 2, and we are tied 2-2. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. It's on to the 7th now in game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. Dylan Betances is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Dylan
Digging in and looking for more, Denard Span. Previous history against Dylan Betances, he's 1 for 2. He's set. Here's the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Right side. Played on the backhand. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Kyle.
Tim
Your attention,
Castro will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Castro.
Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get 1 at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting number 10, center fielder Adam Jones.
Ready for another chance? Adam Jones. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. And this is fouled back and out of play. And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Inside corner, called a strike 1 and 2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, Stuff is out.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Score remains 2-2. TJ McFarland gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
TJ McFarland.
Ready once again, Nomar Mazara. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball 1. Way in front of that fastball.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting, both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat for Rock.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Center fielder number 2.
Here's Gerard Dyson, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And on 1 pitch, he's retired.
Third baseman number 15.
Digging in once again, Kyle Seager. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Bounce to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Ready for another shot now, Yonder Alonso. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. From the stretch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measure the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
Fouled back. hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. This is pulled into right. Piscotty is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job. Now at the plate, Marcus Semien. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Around first, digging for 2. Oh, and he misses it. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over, and the next guy drives him in.
Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The next 0-2. Hit hard on the ground at first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Stephen Vogt. Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Stephen Vogt is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
Well, batter number 3. Second base.
Settling in now, Ian Kinsler. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Teheran Guerrero trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gonzalez waits on it. And that ends the inning. Padres leave a pair. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And there's a base hit. So just like that, the leadoff man's aboard, representing the potential go-ahead run.
That's another base hit for him. I got to say, though, they've had a really hard time turning all these hits to anything productive on the scoreboard. Only 2 runs to this point, so stranded runners has been the theme most of the game. We'll see if they can cash in here.
Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. Here's the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Well, he just outran that. Even when you expect him to bunt, everybody knows he can run. They're going to play in on it. But he just flat, nice touch, and outran the baseball to first base for the base hit.
Into the box, Francisco Mejia, as he'll run up to bunt here, but misses for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1 delivery. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This will get foul for strike two. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Now at the plate, Greg Garcia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Garcia.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Now batting, the pitcher, Ron Guerrero.
J.D. Martinez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
J.D. Martinez.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for the sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
Two down, runners at first and second. 2-1.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-2 ball game. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Number 30, Nomar.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And there's ball one.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Piscotty will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Last chance coming up for the Padres, and Milwaukee's taking a 3-2 lead. Ken Giles takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2-0 if they can't rally.
Now that's a big base hit. Late in the game, you're down 1. You got the leadoff guy on now. The rest of the way, it'll be interesting to me how they're going to manufacture. Will they bunt him over to move him into scoring position? Will they hit a gapper? Let's see how they score this run. They can possibly push him forward.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Carlos Ruiz will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. 0-1 pitch on its way to the right side and through, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only 1 away. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Skied into straightaway right. Mazara is over, and the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 3-3 game. Into the box, Marcus Semien. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
That's basically saying, here I am, I'm the man, I'm bringing it at you. That was the upper 90s fastball back-to-back. Basically saying, here it is, I dare you to hit it.
Ready with another two-strike offering, and he strikes him out on a good pitch, so one run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd as now their ninth inning lead.
Raisel Iglesias comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him a chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Gerard Dyson stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. On to first, and how important is it to keep this guy off base in a tie ball game? One away. Into the box now, Kyle Seager. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. And this is fouled at the plate. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and two strikes. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. Stepping into the box, Yonder Alonso. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
In my opinion, there is no one in this bullpen that relishes a moment like this on the mound other than this guy. It looks like he feeds off the challenge of pitching in tight games. Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate.
Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. Yonder Alonso with a solo home run. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Man, the postseason always seems to deliver big moments, and this was no exception. A walk-off in the final at-bat ends it, and there's bedlam at home plate. Wow!